going to start
boot
this
on?
way?
Marcus Smart.
So does that mean Jason to the 4?
We have four wings and Baines. It's not a wing. So I guess that's happening when Doc gets here. And then I think he's talking to another doctor for a second opinion, and they're all going to get together either tonight or tomorrow morning. So it got pushed back a little bit. Availability.
Gordon got out of his boot today. Does that mean anything with regards to what he can do now with rehab, or is it just like, okay, I'm out of the boot now, like I don't have to put that damn thing on?
I think that the latter is, but you know, it's another box to check. You know, there's a big difference between getting out of a boot and playing in an NBA game, though. So it's got a long way to go to, but it's good that he has these things as goals. And he keeps checking them off, and he's working really diligently at it. He feels good about that, and so that's a good thing.
What would be the next goal?
The next goal for him? Well, he's in a brace all the time, so it's basically a, you know, it's not a boot, but it's, you know, he's got to wear the brace all the time when he moves, and I'm guessing the next time would be that he ditches the brace. I don't know how long that is. And that is the most uneducated thing I've ever said. So I have no idea if I'm right on that being the next goal or not. Maybe he's got a marble pickup goal that I don't know about.
Is there a point where he'll start traveling? Is that soon or pretty far off?
I think we're still a ways away.
Back, when you looked at the schedule, did you start planning for this stretch, and how much did that change in terms of resting guys?
Marcus Morris too, right? I think you have to just factor in all that stuff. You know, the bottom line is the schedule was condensed at the start of the year. We knew that coming in, and you know, I think we're halfway through our schedule on January 3rd. So it's pretty unique when you think about it that way. And so yeah, we've had our eye on it, but you know, it's one of the reasons why, you know, we try our best to manage minutes in games. You know, and nobody's on our teams above 33. And again, Al's the most, but it all goes, you know, it's all part of the discussion for sure.
Coach, do you see any
like ways ahead of time, say this could be a day for Al, or is it based on, okay, this guy's a little banged up, and this is the day we're going to be?
Well, banged up is going to take precedent, right? But then, if they're available, then you look at it, what days make the most sense. And again, it's not just about, you know, you can think about not playing on second of a back-to-back or first of a back-to-back or whatever. Sometimes I think players benefit from an extended, you know, this is, I guess, quote, extended 3 days. But he'll practice tomorrow. He did a workout today. And, you know, the only thing he won't do is play tonight.
Do you worry about rhythm on the team, on the floor?
Not in a 3-day. No, I mean, if it was a couple weeks, maybe. But no, I think it's a beneficial thing over, you know, the course of a small amount of time.
Coach, do you see any similarities between how they use Jokic, who's a great passer, and how you use Al? And does that make it easier to scheme for him on a night where you don't have Horford?
You know, it's obviously hard because you don't know if he's going to play or not because he hasn't played in a while. But he's one of my favorite guys to watch because of the way he passes the ball. You know, I don't know if I read this or somebody made it up and told me that he was a water polo player at one time. And you know, one of the things that you got to prepare for is he can get that ball out of his hands quickly. He'll whip it with one hand behind your ear as his teammates cutting. He's a special passer and a playmaker, and they do a lot of open court 5-out actions that he's really good at. And you know, Plumlee's been really good at that for a long time too. So he's a really good fit as a starter when Jokic isn't playing.
What have you seen from this Nuggets team as of late?
They score the ball. No matter who's available, they score the ball. You know, we didn't get within 30 of them last year, so you know, I think that we've got a good idea of how good they are.
What is it about Mike that makes him such an extraordinary coach?
Mike, I just think he does a great job of putting guys in position to be successful. They've had some guys that have been out with injury. I mean, Millsap goes out, Jokic goes out, and they just go small, skilled, and fast, and become really tough to guard. And now Lyles, goes from a guy that's not playing to a guy that has 45 in his last 2 games. You know, like those guys, they've got a lot of really talented offensive players, and the minute you let your guard down, they score. And the way that they play, the spacing at which they play, I think aids that. Thank you.